Hey, this is Kurt, your boat doctor. Down here in this Defiance 2020. Real nice boat. It's got dual wipers, nice heading pads up in here. Lights work here, lights work there, lights work there. Pump, there's no water in the tank, but that works. I'm going to shut that off. Actually, I'm going to open it up, so if it does, it will just leak out anyway. You can hear the pump. The holding tank's right down there. You got the captain seats here. You got these are kind of cool little lights. You just hit this right here and you get your little blue light. You hit it again, you get them all. Then you tap it and you go off. Both of those work. Got a rigging tube up there. It's got the Raymarine Atomic or Aximom or whatever they want to call it, the Raymarine radio. One thing I got to check though is the AIS to make sure that's working. That's one thing I didn't check, but I set that whole unit up. That did take some time to go through all the combos. You got dual tags. I put in 50 gallons of non-ethanol, about a little over a half a tank of gas. Trim tabs work, dual keys, Binnacle control box, and then you got your nav lights. They worked. I checked that bilge pump. They worked. Wipers, they worked. Horn worked. Spreader light, I'll leave that on. Fish box, that's that pump back there. So remember this fish box one up here. And then you got your bilge or bait well, which it doesn't have. Wash down. It works. Right here. So that works good. And then these are the boxes. Right here, you got one here, you got one over here, and then that fish box switch up there does this right here. You got your valve, you turn it this way and it does this. You turn that valve the other way and it drains that one out. And there's your, for your wash down, your seacock valve. There's your automatic bilge pump. Anyway, on that one there, old Godfather's running the new 44 footer. And anyway, if the batteries are off, you can check that by that little knob down there. You can just spin it. You got 150 sea stars. It pushes the boat really good. I'll give you all the specs. Got deck lights. Your lights up here work. Your anchor light works. You got your good door, little fillet table there. And we get in here, and here's your bathroom. You hit this one here. Water, toilet paper holder right in there. You get a couple rolls in there. And then to pump that out, if you wanted to pump it out, is like right here is your not bilge pump, spreader light, fish box. It would be bait, wash down. Where is that one? Deck lights, waste pump right here. And then deck lights. That's this one right here, and that's these blue lights, our little white lights back there. And this makes into a bed. And here's your battery switch. Batteries, you get into your compartment to run your rigging wires. Storage. You got your curtains that go for the bathroom that are in here. Your electronic boxes, pole holders. I hooked up your pump, wash down pump. You got your seat that folds down here, which is kind of nice. Then right in here, there's your another midship bilge pumps there. Then there's your seacock valve for your bathroom, and then there's your dump right there, that valve. And then over here should be the holding tank, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, not very big though. Okay, refrigerator, it works. Make sure you turn that off though and shut everything off because it'll kill your batteries. On that, and then we'll turn this on. You just rub your finger like this, and that should turn that on. And then you just push this here for your radio. Axiom is what it is. Okay, these got to be in neutral. Fire it up. You look at your tack. So the starboard's top, port's the bottom one. You got your trim, you got independent trims right here. I'll wait for this stuff to power up and then hit OK. We don't want that. And it's back out. There you go. And then if you want to scan channels, you have to just go in here where it says scan, and weather is the same way. And you just push that and it'll scan. Then you just hit OK there. And then I set up all these settings for you. So there's your latitude and longitude, course or ground speed. I got radar overlay popped into this too. So when you turn on your radar, you go into here, you go to radar, and just tap that. There you go, fling, fling, and then it says transmit, just hit that. And boom, there's your radar. Then you go back into here, you go into chart, and there's your radar overlay there. And you can turn that off too. You just have to go into your menus to do that. You just hit menus, go down to settings, and then go into layers, I think it is, and you can shut your overlay off just by hitting that off where it says radar. Just tap it and it'll knock the overlay off. And your tides and all that good stuff's in there too. Then you just bump this into neutral. So then you get back in here, you got your fish finder. That works really good. I got all your settings there, plus the A-scope set. And then to switch your sonars is really easy. You just go into that. Now I want subvision. And that's gonna and then you can run this with your fingers right here if you want to. And you can set your gains. That's right into here if you want to hit it. And I got it set for green for fish on these things right down here. And you can zoom in on this if you want. It kind of paints the bottom, which is cool. Then you just go up here, like say now I want my down vision, you just hit that one. And there comes your down vision. And then you can mess with your gains on that to get zoom in, zoom out. And then you want to go into your subvision. We already did that, 3D. Let's go into that one. That's your side. And that's actually coming in real clear. So then you can go back up into here. Then you can go to radar, into dashboards if you want. And then let's just do this real quick. We're just going to go into charts. We're going to find a spot. Then this is going to pan like that until it clears up. So we're just going to go right over here, and then we're going to hit, if I remember right, I'm just going to hit that. I got to remember how I did that the last time. I think, I went into here and I just tapped it, and then I was able to hit something, and I can't remember where in the heck I hit it. But anyway, that's your waypoint, or here, let's see if I can go through the rest of this and I'll figure it out later. Dashboards, that's this. You can go into here. You don't have the fuel center, so you don't have that. That gives you your speed and your foot, and that gives you your date. And then these are for your navigations. And I'll figure that one out and show you how to do that one. Then you got your combo. And then here's your navigation, radar overlay, and your sonar. These is what took a little bit of time to get set up. So you can go through all your quad fishing. There's your mathematics. That's your regular sonar, which is picking up good. And there's your GPS. And then I got your number set up on these as well. And then you got your alarms. You can go back into your apps. If you want to go into apps, you can get these like Spotify and news and Netflix. You have to subscribe to that though. Okay, so then let me see. Let's go back into. Go back into here. Go into home. Then you just go home to go home again. You can hook up auto, FLIR cameras, audio. So we're going to go here and try to see if I can't figure out how I did that the last time. I just hit here, I think. Yeah, and then you just hit go to, and there it is. That's telling you your time, how far, your course. Then you hit out of this and you can go into this. Then you can go into your dashboards, like right here. Oh, now the dang thing shut off on me. Oh, we'll go on to step 2. Radio works good. Like I say, you just push this and then you go down to weather, watch mode, weather, and this should have your weather on it. And go here, volume, and why isn't your weather coming on? There you go. Oh, I know, because I have the antenna down.
Steel River.
So then you just pop out of that. You want to scan it, you just go down into here to where it says scan modes. You just hit scan all your stations. And then we're going to go back to your dashboards right here, because I had all your waypoints. Now see, it knocked that one out, didn't it? You set them again. So I'm going to go back to that. Now I'm going to go down here and I'm going to set a waypoint there. And I'm going to go to, then that goes that, and I can X out of that if I want. Then I can go to home, and then I can go to dashboard. See how it put up my degrees, miles an hour, the depth, your time, what's the time to destination, steering, I'm off 11 feet. Go to cursor, and so this gives you all your navigation. Like, say if you go back into here, see it right here, go to cursor, it's 1.42, I think 28 degrees, 4.9 miles an hour, it's 1.4 statute miles to the destination, 4.5, and it gives you your depth. So that's what that's all about. You have to have a waypoint set to get that to work. Okay, and then if you want to get out of that, of course, you go back to charts. Then you just go up over here and you go to navigation, and you stop, and it'll get rid of that. So this is kind of a cool little unit. Like I say, you can go into, let me see, chart and radar. There you go. And then you just transmit that. Then you're going to have that and that radar overlay plus your radar. And you can change colors on that anytime you want. I better go to part 2.